Welcome back, everybody, to Crow of Judgment, and today we're going over this interesting thread on Twitter by @oilfield_rando, where he goes over specific text documents from Nancy Pelosi's coronavirus relief bill. Now, if you're unaware, there was supposed to be a relief package signed due to coronavirus in the Senate. It was supposed to go down on Sunday night, and it was blocked by every single Senate Democrat because Nancy Pelosi, who was on her little break, showed up last minute and told them block the vote that everybody had been staying past their vacations to work through. And, oh boy, my goodness. Now, I'm going to give a little bit of criticism here towards the initial relief package, in that, you can argue that there's not enough help for the average American citizen. You can even argue that the $500 billion, the one that secured American jobs for any company that took those loans, those would be handled by Mnuchin, which a lot of people do not like this individual. But that's about it, right? If those are the complaints on that initial bill, it should have just been passed. Well, they should have voted to negotiate from there and negotiate Steve Mnuchin or whatever out of that equation entirely. But this bullshit. This is why the relief aid has been held up. This is why people will not be receiving any assistance from the government on April 1st, when most of them are going to have to pay bills like rent, for instance. This is why people are going to continue to be laid off. Now, before we begin, please do me a favor. Drop a like on this video, leave a comment, even if that comment is, "Bro, we hate you and we hate your stupid stalling jokes." I don't care, because as they say,
comments are good for the YouTube algorithm.
Alright, everybody, so let's just jump right into this. What the fuck is NOAA gonna do about coronavirus? 33,200,000 for new facilities. Why, Nancy? National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Well, because we can drown the coronavirus in the ocean? I don't know. We need to study the coronavirus's effect on the sea life, because the sea life is so important. How about this? Why does Nancy want $100 million for NASA and $100 million for construction and environmental compliance? You want to talk about slush fund? What the fuck does this have to do with coronavirus? Well, you see, Oilfield, we can just send the coronavirus into space. OMFG, Nancy is demanding $278 million for the drumbeat. Oh man, the fucking IRS, that's fucked up. How you gonna ask money for the IRS right now? God damn. Jesus H. Christ. Nancy's coronavirus bill wants $35 million for the JFK performance. Jesus, man. I don't have a joke for that one. Sorry. $90 million for an HIV program. I thought this was the coronavirus bill. Apparently you were wrong, sir. What the fuck is the National Center for Advancing Translational Sciences? I don't know either. I'm learning about a bunch of new things that our government does with our money today. Isn't that great? Isn't that fucking great? See, rather than getting the taxes that you paid to them back for the shutdown caused by said government, we're just gonna funnel it all into these programs instead. $7 million for one specific DC chart. See, that's fucked up. She just slipped $7 million for a DC charter school. What a... Oh, man. I'm not gonna say it. Odd seeing one school singled out like this. I'm guessing somebody called in a favor. Huh, maybe. Howard University gets $23 million handout. Howard's endowment, $647 million. Wow. That's fucked up, man. Oh, man. So, isn't it great when these colleges basically turned around and destroyed students by sacking them on with this insane debt that now the colleges get to benefit from the relief aid package too. You know, it's funny because these universities are still doing online classes. They're still taking in income and scholarships and charging people debt, but we need to give the colleges more money. Fuck you to hell and back. $300 million for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. $500 million for the Institute of Museum and Library Services. Vital shit, guys. It is. It's so vital. This was why we need the aid package held up in the Senate, because this, guys. $1 million for the Sergeant at Arms and Doorkeeper of the Senate. Gotta tip everybody. Well, you know what? Given the bullshit that this lady does, I'm going to say that maybe they realize they're gonna have to pay their guards a lot more money, because oh my fucking god. If the average person ever got anywhere close to these people, they're definitely gonna need to pay the Sergeant at Arms a hell of a lot more money. $300 million for migration and refugee assistance. Really looking out for those American workers. Yeah, so oh, you thought the wokeness ended at diversity in corporate boards? We using more minority banks? Oh, dude, no. So I talked about this. In the package, they found out that Pelosi is requiring any federal contracts only go to businesses run by minorities or women, because you can't be a minority woman. But look at this shit. Oh man, I didn't see this one. Minority Bank Deposit Program. Establishment. This established a program to be known as the Minority Bank Deposit Program to expand the use of minority banks and minority credit union. Fuck you. Administration. The Secretary of the Treasury, acting through the Fiscal Service, shall A, on application by a depository institution or credit union, certify whether such depository institution or credit union is a minority bank or minority credit union. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. If federal agencies use any banks owned by white men, they're gonna have to explain themselves? What does it say? No later than 1 year after the establishment of the program, described in subsection A, the head of each federal department or agency shall develop and implement standards and procedures to ensure to the maximum extent possible, as permitted by law, the use of minority banks and minority credit unions to serve the financial needs of each department or agency. Report to Congress. Not later than 2 years after the establishment of the program, described in subsection A, annually thereafter, the head of each federal department or agency shall submit to Congress a report on the actions taken to increase the use. So, I'm pretty sure that this is, like, against the Constitution. Like, you cannot do this. You cannot do this. But, yeah, it's not like Congress gives a shit. Specifically Pelosi. God almighty, this sumbitch is long. Yeah, it is. Damn, look. The feds are gonna buy $300 million worth of food and then just redistribute it. What, you want to bet they're gonna suck at that? Oh Christ, another committee is born. Division M, Oversight and Accountability. Establishment of the Coronavirus Accountability and Transparency Committee. There is established the Coronavirus Accountability and Transparency Committee within the Council of the Inspector General on Integrity and Efficiency to coordinate and support Inspectors General in conducting oversight of covered funds to detect and prevent fraud, waste, and abuse. So, that sounds good, but like at the same time, why can't you just use what you already fucking have? Why do you need to keep expanding fucking government? Jesus, man. Fuck you, people. Just Wi-Fi hotspots and iPads. We're holding up relief for Americans for Wi-Fi hotspots and iPads. E-rate support for Wi-Fi oh man, dude. You think that he's making some of this shit up? But this is all there in her 1,400-page wet dream leftist fantasy novel. Fuck you, people. Jesus. Oh, we have a correction. Pelosi isn't asking $278 million for the IRS. She's asking $602 million. Why the IRS? Why are you giving them $500 million? Over $500 million right now. Americans need relief, and you're literally giving the IRS money? Why? Guys. Man. I have nothing to promote. I'm a soon-to-be unemployed oil field worker who lives in a camper down by the river. Probably just left the rig site for the last time for 1 to 2 years. Man. Cash App is blank. I don't need it, but I'll take it. $ oil guns America. You sound like an oil field worker. Guys, like, here, okay, so there is some good news. The good news is that, it seems like they're very close to coming to some sort of agreement in the Senate. It seems like the heat and the dragging of Democrats all over social media has gotten them to rethink their approach here. They're probably still going to get some of this garbage thrown into the bill. I'm really disgusted that this is being dragged on for another few days, that people are not going to be getting checks when they desperately need them, that businesses are going to continue to lay people off as of right now. But hopefully this ends soon. Hopefully by tomorrow, we have positive news to report on this subject, because I got into this argument earlier with somebody who said, you're not being a real conservative by wanting to give people handouts. Well, you know what? If I hit your goddamn car with my car, I'm responsible for those damages. If the government is shutting down your businesses, they should be responsible for the damages that you are suffering. And I get it. There's nothing you can do. This is a pandemic. We all have to kind of hunker down and deal with what's going on. But, like, come the fuck on. Why is this shit in a coronavirus relief bill? Why do we have identity politics shoved into a coronavirus relief bill? The other video we did, it's going to be in the description, going over the 10 original points they found in her bill. And then all of this nonsense. This is just taking money. And I mean, look, this is ridiculous. I mean, why are we giving universities money when they're still taking people? Why is a DC charter school getting $7 million? This is where they send their fucking children to, right? This is garbage on every fucking level. And this is why your relief package is being held up. This is why you're not going to get money. This is why your company's probably going to be laying you off, because they can't get any assistance from the government, because the government sits there and wants to shove money towards what they want to shove it towards first. Like, we want to shove money, $7 million, to where we send our children. Like, fuck you people to hell and back. God damn. It's like the Democrats understand that Trump's going to crush them in 2020. And they're going to lose the House for all of their bullshit, specifically the impeachment. They're going to lose hardcore in a major way. They've decided to screw over desperate Americans, screw over Americans who need that relief, and say, you know what? You're not getting it. You're not getting a fucking dime. Not until we get everything we want first. Just, you fucking damn. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Please, again, do me a favor. Share this on social media if you found it entertaining or informative. Edutainment is apparently very big on the YouTubes. But fucking hell. How? Why do this garbage? Why give the IRS $600 million? And what the fuck is the NOAA?